At 5:45 p.m. in Travel Center Conference Room. Roll call, please. Mrs. Scioli? Here. Mrs. Foley?
Here.
Mr. Leidig?
Here.
Mr. Roberts is absent. Mrs. Tressi? Here. Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Dr. Townsend, Superintendent Spotlight.
Thank you, Mrs. Custer. First off, I'd like to start with a retiree recognition. Our transportation supervisor, Mr. Usher, could not make it tonight, and neither could the retiree. So he has asked me to read a statement from him, and so I will do that at this time. He says, I regret not being able to attend tonight's board meeting. I would like to thank the school board and administration for giving me the opportunity to speak on behalf of the transportation team. It's an honor to take a moment to recognize and celebrate the upcoming retirement of Debbie Roberts, who has served Perry Local Schools with dedication and heart as a bus attendant for the past 10 years. Throughout her time with us, Debbie has worked primarily with our special needs students, and the care, patience, and professionalism she brought to that role have been nothing short of remarkable. She has been a steady, comforting presence for students who needed extra support on their ride to and from school. And her impact has been felt not only by the students, but also by their families and our entire transportation team. Debbie has always led by quiet example. She isn't one to seek recognition, but her nearly perfect attendance record and strong work ethic speaks volumes. She shows up every day, ready to give her best, and she has done so for a full decade. That kind of commitment is rare, and it is something we deeply appreciate. Her calm demeanor, loyalty to Perry Schools, and deep compassion for students have made her a valued and respected member of our department. She's helped create a positive and safe environment for some of our most vulnerable riders, always approaching her job with kindness, patience, and professionalism. While Debbie may be retiring, the difference she has made will be long-lasting. We're incredibly grateful for everything she has done, and while we'll certainly miss seeing her every day, we wish her the best in the next chapter of her life. Thank you, Debbie, for your years of service, for your heart, and for being such an important part of the Perry Schools family. Warm regards, Randy Usher, Transportation Director. So let's give Debbie a little thank you. Moving on, we also have student athlete recognition. Once again, as we typically do every year, we had some outstanding performances in our spring athletes. And so if our athletic director, Mr. Rocco, will come forward and talk about commendable athletes.
Thank you, Dr. Thompson. Yes, exciting time. We had a great spring across the board in all of our sports. I'm happy to announce that our softball team made it the farthest that they've ever made in the history of our school district. They made it to the Elite Eight and lost at that level, but made it a fantastic run. It was one of the most exciting things I've seen in 25 years. We had a walk-off home run to win the game to get us to that Elite Eight. So we were literally 3 outs away from elimination, and Lee Strand came through. It was fantastic. So on the track side of things, we had another great run. I'm going to recognize 3 athletes tonight. Unfortunately, I don't think any of them are able to make it. We'll see if Emily sneaks in here at last. I know Traxton and Armani are not going to be here. So I'll take them in order of finish. We'll start with Armani Japoni. He finished 4th at the high jump down at the state meet. Jumping 6 feet 4 inches, which I know he was after a school record of 6 foot 7 inches, so he came up a little short there. But he finished 4th overall, and he actually found something this year too on the track side of things. He started getting into the decathlon a lot more. So he's doing not only the high jump, but he was hurdling, he was throwing, he was doing all those things, and it actually sort of got him to compete at the AAU meet after the season had ended, and he finished 1st in the region and qualified for the national decathlon event next weekend in Houston, Texas. So congratulations to Armani. He's a senior. He will be going to the University of Cincinnati. Potentially will be running track. We'll see where things go with Armani, but he certainly had a great career for us. on the track and in other sports as well. So congratulations, Armani Traponi, fourth in the high jump at the OHSA State Championships. Next will be Traxton Richards. He finished second in the pole vault. Now, the thing with Traxton, he is only a freshman. So he has another 3 years to go after the state title. So I know while that was his goal, just like Armani's, was to win a state championship, he came up just short, finishing as a state runner-up. He has 3 more shots at it, and I really like his chances. Just like Armani, he is a decathlete as well, and will compete at the national meet next week in Houston. Both Armani and Traxton won their respective age groups at the regional meet earlier in June. So Traxton Richards, state runner-up in the pole vault. And then adding to our state championship here, we've got another one going up on the Route 20 sign and in our gymnasium. Emily Meckenbauer was a state champion in the shot put. And if anybody knows Emily, she too is a freshman. So Traxton and Emily won state championships as 8th graders at the middle school meet. And then Emily won this year as a freshman. So she's going to have the opportunity to be a 4-time state championship. No pressure, Emily. She knows what's ahead of her. She knows all of those things. But she's got a fantastic opportunity to do that. And she's just gifted across the board in every sport that she partakes in. She's volleyball and basketball. She wants to play softball. She wants to do everything. She's very natural in all she does. So congratulations to Emily Meckenbauer. Look for those when you come into the gym in the fall. That sign will be hanging, and we'll have it up on the Route 220 split here soon enough. So Emily Meckenbauer, state champion as a freshman in the pole vault, 46 feet, 6.5 inches was her throw. So congratulations to Emily. We'd also like to thank our coaches, our track coaches, and recognize them. Coach Richards, I'll have him come up and say a few words about each of the athletes as well. But Coach Richards got to add another state championship to his repertoire here of his career. And then Coach Thomas, the Thomases who are in the back, Coach Chris and Jason Thomas. Jason is our throws coach, and Chris is our jumps coach. So we'll recognize them with their citations as well. But come on up, Coach Richards, and say a few words if you could.
Thanks, Mr. Rockwell. My own son, right, he wanted to go play in the 7-on-7, so BOE Meeting. So apologize for that. But anyway, we had a phenomenal track season. Mr. Rockwell ran through most of it for us, but starting with Armani, there's several words you can use to describe really good athletes. You can go for a variety of them. I mean, the dedication, the discipline, the desire, all that stuff, all these great athletes that you talked about, they all have these similar characteristics. And all 3 of these guys that we're talking about tonight really have a lot of those characteristics. Armani, when he came to our program, when he was his best jump his freshman year was 5 feet 6 inches. And his PR leading us was 6 feet 5. He almost put on a foot in the high jump, which is a remarkable feat over a 34-year period for us. So, but his willingness to come and put in the time, put in the work, to get better at what he does every day. Just a tremendous athlete. Sorry to see him go, but he had a phenomenal career for us at Barrett before he was here. Talking about the 2 freshmen, Emily and Traxton, never seen anything like them. 2 highest placers for my track team. Nobody's placed higher state meet as a freshman ever. I don't know about the other sports, but to have a freshman that's a state champion, another freshman that's a runner-up. They both came out of middle school, the 8th grade. They both own OSHA records from the OSHA state track meets in middle school. Emily owns a shot put record, and Traxton owns a vault record. So the year coming up, going to do very well for us, and they have just continued to get better and better at what they do. So very grateful that we have those 2 for another 3 years. They're awesome. I don't know what else to say about 2 freshmen. Never had 2 freshmen like that. So unbelievable. So without them being here, I don't have a lot else to say.
All right, thanks, Coach. There's your certificate, Coach Thomas. And Thomas, come on up. Thank you, Coach. Thank you, guys. Thanks for everything. Appreciate that. Yeah. No, that's okay. Yeah.
Yeah, before you run out of here, well said, Coach Richards, but our kids learn all those attributes from somewhere. And hopefully it's the parents, but I guarantee it's our coaches. They model the behavior and the discipline and commitment that these kids learn from them. And without you, they wouldn't make the great accolades that they make. And you're out here, and the campus might seem a little quiet at these times, but this is when some of these coaches that are doing their best work is when no one's watching. We just appreciate the hours and hours of commitment you do for our kids. So thank you so much for that.
Thank you.
That concludes my spotlight on learning.
Thank you, Dr. Hudson. Congratulations to all the kids. Best of luck in the future, and well done. Hopefully I think the track program will be continuing to do well. And softball, it sounds like exciting things in the future. Any committee reports? Administrative update, Dr. Thompson?
Thank you. Well, first of all, I just have to put out a special thank you to the maintenance and custodial staff in the district. We've been dealing with some nice summer weather, getting into the 90 degrees quite commonly now. And so our maintenance and custodial guys are out there and gals doing the necessary work, making sure this campus stays as beautiful as it is, and that it's going to be ready to go come August when our kids come back and get to work again. And also our summer helpers. They're laying wax and they're doing things that it's not comfortable on a normal type of day, but when it's 90 some degrees and these guys and gals are out there doing that, it just doesn't happen. And I appreciate so much their work and their preparation. And we got warned about some potential power outages today. I don't know if they happened because as they're doing some of the maintenance and preparation. So great job out there as always. And they're going to have this place ready to go come August. And that, unusually in July, we typically have some staffing that we need to approve on our board agenda. And I don't see any on there. And that must be a tribute to the great work of our incoming superintendent. He's cleaning this place up quite quickly and getting things done. And truthfully, I've actually been able to sit back and be an internal hire, watch him get to work and build this team. And you guys are in great hands. He's going to take great care of the kids and great care of the staff here. And he's certainly going to take this place to new heights. And so I'm so excited to be able to watch from a safe distance as things continue to go in the GEM school district of Lake County without question. So good luck to all you guys for that. But we also, that state budget. And, we have a wonderful CFO over there, Mrs. Capo, and Lou and his lobbying efforts. We got through the signing of the governor and the latest Biden budget with a few surprises, and took the legislature by surprise. And we've seen a little bit of reaction. So any updates in that area, Mrs. Capo?
Yes, since we last spoke, the governor had 67 line items in that budget, including the 40% cap that we talked about, the changes to the calculation of the 20 mil floor, and the expanding of the commission budget authority, which is all good for us and for schools. But the House has decided they're going to try to override three of those vetoes. And so they're convening next week on July 21st to override the budget authority one, the 20 mil floor calculation, and the ability to seek those emergency and replacement levies. The Senate, as of now, doesn't have anything scheduled, but they're considering something maybe July or August. They actually have until December of 2026 to override any of these levies. Any of these vetoes. So we'll have to watch and see what happens with that. But regardless, we should be in a good spot, like we talked about last time.
So thank you. And again, thank you for never sleeping because it just doesn't end. And again, just like with your leadership and superintendency, you're in great hands with our treasurer here. And you're going to move along and keep this place fiscally responsible and in the black All right. So with that concludes my administrative report. I just again want to thank the board for all your support over these years. It's been a good run. They're lucky to have you. This is a thankless job that you guys do, and especially putting up with me. But it's something that I hope you gain a little bit of fulfillment gratification for, because I don't think there's a lot of thank yous that come your way, because 95% of the things that go on here are joyful and wonderful, but the 5% that aren't, that's what you get to deal with. And you're doing a great job at it, so keep it up. And that concludes my report.
Thank you, Dr.
Thank you.
And you have an addendum.
I haven't done my superintendent report yet.
Oh.
That's just my administrative update. I know you want me to go.
Behind you.
At least let me finish the agenda.
It's a weird thing, because that's the last administrative update Dr. Thompson will give us, because our next board meeting isn't until August 12th. So it's kind of thrown me for a loop that that's the last one. So thank you for all you've done for the district, and we'll know where to find you. Maybe at Madison Country Club.
I don't know.
More challenging courses.
Public participation? Did you want to go now or after?
I think they're gonna wait.
Okay.
There's only one on it?
Yes.
They're waiting.
Okay. Consent agenda. Is there a motion to approve the consent agenda?
So moved.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Mrs. Foley,
Yes.
Mr. Leidig,
Yes.
Mrs. Truster,
Yes.
Mrs. Seoli.
Yes.
Now Dr. Thompson, your superintendent's report.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Appreciate that. Under personnel, approval appointment to 25-26 non-athletic supplementals. The board is asked to approve the individuals listed for the 25-26 non-athletic supplemental noted as recommended by the local superintendent and building principal. Under B, personnel approval of substitutes, the individuals noted for the 25-26 daily substitute position listed, pending successful completion of required employment paperwork, certification, and background check as recommended by the local superintendent. Under C, personnel reasonable assurance 25-26, the board is asked to authorize the chief financial officer to issue notice that Perry Board of Education hereby gives reasonable assurance to the following individuals and approves that they are to be reemployed for the 25-26 school year as casual daily substitute employees as recommended by the local superintendent and chief financial officer. A provision of Ohio law permits substitute employees to be eligible for unemployment benefits. This act protects the district from unemployment claims from substitute employees. The approval of curriculum. The board is asked to approve the curriculum adoption and resources listed below for honors trigonometry instruction beginning with the 2025-26 school year as recommended by the local superintendent and assistant superintendent. This concludes my superintendent's report for all time.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Mr. Leidig,
Yes.
Mrs. Truster,
Yes.
Mrs. Seoli,
Yes.
Mrs. Foley.
Yes.
And now the agenda.
I blame this one on this Jonas. Under personnel approval appointment teacher leader, the board is asked to approve the employment of the individuals listed below as the supplemental committee position indicated for the 25-26 school year as recommended by the local superintendent and assistant superintendent. And approval of extra time. The board is asked to approve the individual noted for the extra time listed as recommended by the local superintendent and building principal. And this is the end of my addendum report.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Mrs. Seoli,
Yes.
Mrs. Foley,
Yes.
Mr. Leidig,
Yes.
Mrs. Truster.
Yes. Mrs. Capo?
Thank you. A, approval of financial reports. The board is asked to approve the financial report from June 2025 as recommended by the chief financial officer. B, contracts and agreement, corrective action. The board is asked to approve the corrective action noted previously approved June 30, 2025 as recommended by the chief financial officer and director of student services. C, acceptance of bid, Main Street House. The board is asked to approve the following resolution accepting the sale of the real property located at 3567, no, that's the wrong address. Oh, no, wait, that's the right address, I'm sorry. from Main Street, Perry, Ohio, as recommended by the Chief Financial Officer. D, acceptance of bid, stadium railings, guardrail project. The board is asked to approve the expenditure in the amount of $82,600 to Phillips Welding and Fabricating LLC and $129,550 to Thomas Fence Company Incorporated for the stadium bleacher railing and guardrail project as recommended by the Chief Financial Officer and Director of Maintenance and Operations. This concludes my Chief Financial Officer's report.
Thank you. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion?
Just a quick question, Mrs. Capo, was the, under letter B contract and agreement, the change there, was that something that was just, not a typo, but
Yes,
it wasn't
Yeah.
correct the first time?
yeah,
Yeah.
that's, then
Working
what
on
was given
last
to
year.
us was the words from there.
Okay.
17, and then she came back with this one. Yes.
Okay,
So,
yeah, thank you. Just making sure. And then the bid we got was the one where we couldn't find a bid for a while?
Correct, on the guardrails?
Yeah.
Yes.
So when is that work supposed to start now?
I think soon, in the
Okay.
next couple of weeks. It's
So
gonna,
that they still think it's gonna be done before fall or?
it's gonna be into October.
Okay.
Yeah, the timeline.
During football and soccer season?
Yeah.
It won't be a disruption to anything?
I'm
Optimistic.
optimistic. I would imagine that Jim Smith will make sure that that is minimized as much as possible.
Yeah. Thank you. And congrats on the house.
Roll call, please?
Mrs. Truster,
Yes.
Mrs. Seoli,
Yes.
Mrs. Foley,
Yes.
Mr. Light.
Yes.
Unfinished business. I don't think anybody else has anything. New business? We did have a board retreat on July 7th. I don't know if that's unfinished or new business, but one of the businesses. Just to kind of get our communications in order with the new administration coming in and get a refresher on board governance and ethics and all of the good things. So thankful for everyone for attending that. And I think it's leaving us in a pretty good spot to start off the new year fresh with a whole bunch of fresh faces and ready to do good for kids. Correspondence and announcements. The next meeting is August 12th, and the first day of school is barely over a month away, August 18th. So the home stretch of summer. Public participation? Did you wanna? Anyone? Okay. Is there a motion to adjourn?
Second.
Roll call, please.
Mrs. Truster,
Yes.
Mrs. Seoli.
Yes.
Mrs. Foley,
Yes.
Mr. Light.
Yes.
Thank you.
Should we do the drum roll?